Hello guys, welcome to Study IQ. I'm Safir. In this session, we are going to talk about a very important concept from CSAT that is related to division. And here I'm going to discuss about the successive division. Okay, so the topic is something like successive division. What do you mean by that? A number is divided by another number and you get a remainder, and that again will be divided by another number, you get a remainder. Again it will be divided by another number, you get a remainder, something like this. Okay, so this is what you mean by successively dividing. So what is that number, or how many such numbers are there? What is the 10th such possible number? Like this, they will ask you different types of questions. So what is that first possible number is the most common question that they used to ask. So the topic is this one, successive division. Okay. So guys, the question will be something like this. A number, so I have a number which when divided by, let's say 3, 4, 5 or 3, okay, leaves a remainder 2. If you divide the number by 3, you get a remainder 2, and then you divide it, you will get a remainder 1, and then again you divide it, you get a remainder 3, something like this. So this is what I'm looking for. So first you will divide with 3, okay. So it's just like this. I have a number which I will divide with 3. Okay. So I will be getting a quotient and I will be getting a remainder. Let me mark it as quotient 1. And I'll be getting a remainder. Let me mark it as remainder 1. And let me mark this 3 as divisor 1, the first division. So are they giving you this number? No. Are they giving you this quotient? No. They have given this divisor and they are giving you the remainder also. So the first divisor and the remainder is given. Second divisor, that is let's say 4, that is given, and now second time you are not dividing this number, you are dividing the quotient. So first you divide with 3, you get a quotient and a remainder, that remainder is this. Second time you are dividing this quotient by 4 and then you get another remainder, that is what this 3. Third, for this also you will be getting another quotient, right? And third time you will be dividing this quotient by 5 and you are getting a remainder 3. So this is the question is all about. A number when divided by 3, 4, 5 successively leaves remainder 2, 1, 3 respectively. So what does that mean? Successively. First you divide by 3, whatever is left out. Further you divide by 4, whatever is left out, you divide by 5. Left out means the quotients. So that's what I mean by successively. And in each case, you get remainder 2, 1, 3 respectively. So I repeat the question, a number when divided by 3, 4, 5 successively, that word is very important, successive division. It's not that the number is divided by 3, number is divided by 4, number is divided by 5. Then it is a different type of questions. It's a different type of division question. That is something I can solve it differently. That will be something like this, no? So that n when divided by 3 leaves a remainder 1 means it's 3, let me mark it as 3a plus 2. I can write n like that. And the same number when divided by 4 leaves a remainder 1, that is something like 4b plus 1. A, B are quotients because you will get different quotients when you divide by 3 and 4. Okay. And the same number when divided by 5, let me mark it as C, leaves a remainder 3. So this is a different question. Here the number is divided by 3, get a remainder 1, 4, get a remainder 3, get a remainder 2, 4, get a remainder 1, 5, get a remainder 3. A number is divided in all the 3 cases. But in successive division, only in the first case you will divide the number. Second case, you divide the quotient. Third case, whatever quotient is left out, you are dividing again. Further, if there is division, it will be the quotient. Okay. So that is what I mean by successive division. So a number when successively divided by 3, 4, 5 leaves remainder 2, 1, 3 respectively. Now they can ask you what is that possible number. Okay. So they will give you options A, B, C, D. They will ask you. So if they are giving you what is the possible number and options are given, even you can do the reverse engineering. You can look into the options and you can check it, but it will take time. Secondly, what if there are 2 numbers which are satisfying the same condition? It is not only one number which when divided by 3, 4, 5 successively leaves remainder 2, 1, 3. There can be many numbers. There are series of numbers. So what if they are giving you 2 numbers and then they're asking you which among the following is the 10th number or 11th number, like that, then it is very difficult. You can't check it just from the option, right? So what I'll do is I'll just discuss a method in which you'll be getting the answer for this, and then we will see what are the possible questions and how to approach this type of questions. So guys, if you look into this, what you need to do is, in case of successive division, if you understood the question, just go for this 3, 4, 5. These are your divisors divided by 3, 4, 5 successively. Write in that order. And what is the remainder you are getting? 2, 1, 3. Again, write in that order, same order. So just write like this. And then go like this, diagonally you multiply. Start from the right side bottom and diagonally you multiply. So 3 multiplied by 4, you will get 12. And vertically you add. Okay, vertically it's like plus symbol, right? Plus symbol, vertical. So you can add. Diagonally multiplication symbol, it's like that. So multiply. Diagonally multiply, vertically add. Again go diagonally, multiply, and then vertically you add. So 3 multiplied by 4, what you get here? 12. 12 plus 1, what you get here? 13. 13 multiplied by 3, what you get here? 39. Right? And 39 plus 2, what you get here? 41. So what you are going to get here? 41 is your answer. 41 is your answer. Now let's check this. What they're saying, 41 is a number which first I divide by 3. What is the remainder? You will get quotient as 13 and you get remainder as 2. Correct? So you can see here they have told you remainder as 2. We are getting remainder as 2 because you are doing the reverse only. Okay. And then what you are doing, you are dividing not the 41 by 4, instead 13 by 4. So you divide 13 by 4. What the remainder you are getting and quotient you are getting? You will be getting 3 as the quotient and remainder you are getting as 1. Right? So this 1 is what they are actually talking about here. 1 is the remainder when you divide by 3. And then finally, this is your quotient. This you will divide by 5. So there is no quotient here because 3 is less than 5 and entire 3 will be your remainder. So in the third case, when you divide by 5, 3 is the remainder. So that is what this 3. So can you see you are dividing by 3, 4, 5. You are getting remainders 2, 1, 3. So this is the question is all about. So what is the first possible number? This 41 is the first possible number. Now they can ask you what is the next number. How to get the next number? What you need to do is get the divisors. What are the divisors here? 3, 4, 5. This is what the divisors, right? So get the LCM of that. So 3, 4, 5. What is LCM? LCM is a common multiple. So 3 multiplied by 4, 12. 12 multiplied by 5. In fact, all these are, you can write in prime numbers. 3, 2 square and 5. So 60. So 60 is your LCM. Now, if you add this LCM to the first number which you got, you will be getting the next number. That's it. So if I need to get the next number, 41 plus 60. What is that? That is going to be 101. So 101 also, when you divide by 3, 4, 5, leaves remainders 2, 1, 3. Why it is happening? 41 will give you the same. That you understood. And 60, when you divide by 3, there is no remainder. 4, there is no remainder. 5, there is no remainder. Why? Because 60 is a multiple of each of these. So there is no remainder. So whatever remainder you get here will remain the same. Okay. So that is why you will be getting the next number as when you are adding the LCM. So 41 plus LCM will give you the next number. Further you add LCM, you will get the next number. Again you add LCM, you will get the fourth number. And 5th number, 7th number, 10th number, 100th number, nth number, like that it will go. So I can find any such terms. Now what will be the questions here? Now what we are getting here, guys, if you see here 41 plus 60. Okay, so that is the next term. What is that? That is 101. What is the next term? 161. What is the next term? 221. What is the next term? 281. And it is going just like this. Now what is this? This is nothing but an AP, right? So this is an arithmetic progression where you find a common difference of 60. Can you see here the difference is 60 in all? So the common difference is 60. So arithmetic progression with a common difference 60. Now any questions which can be asked from an AP can be asked over here also. So what are the questions which can be asked from an AP? I can ask you what is the nth term. So can I ask you what is the 100th term here? Yes, obviously. Can I ask you what is the 101st term? Yes, right. Can I ask you 11th term? So what is the 11th term here? How will I find it? 11th term. A plus n minus 1 into d is the expression for nth term. So that means if I need to find the nth term, A, that is the first term, plus n minus 1, nth term is what I need to find. So n minus 1 multiplied by d. D is your common difference. This is your first term. Do we know the first term? Yes, we know that. What is that? 41. Do we know the common difference? Yes. What is that? 60. What they are asking you, what is n? 11th term. So 11 minus 1, that is 10. If it is 100, 100 minus 1, that 99. If it is 1000, 1000 minus 1, that is 999. Like that. So what is your answer? This is going to give you 641. So what is your 11th term? 641. Simple? Okay. Now let me ask you one more question. Apart from this, I will ask you this, I'll give you this question, a number which when divided by 3, 4, 5 successively leaves remainder 2, 1, 3 respectively. Okay. So how many such numbers are there in a range of 1 to 800? Now the question is slightly difficult because I'm not asking you the first term, I'm not asking you the nth term. Instead, I'm giving you a range and I'm asking you how many possible terms are there. So 1 to 800. So how will I find it? I know how to get the first term. So normal procedure I'll do. I'll write 3, 4, 5. I'll go for 2, 1, 3. I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, right? And then I'll get 41 as the first term. And I know this is a divisor. LCM will give you the common difference of the next term plus 60k. And I know this is a series. Now my objective is to find out the term which is coming in the series which is just less than 800 because the range that they have given us 1 to 800. Okay, so less than 800, what is now? Just before we have discussed 11th term was 641. So what is 12th term? 12th term will be 701. What is the 13th term? 761. So I will be getting 761 will be the last term in the series because next term will be 821. That is beyond 800. So we are looking for this. We are looking for less than 800. So what is the last term? 761. So we got the first term 41, common difference 60, and we know the last term that we are looking for is 761. How many such terms are? We already know it is 13 just because we have done that already. But how will I find it? If I need to find it, it is just like this only. Tn minus T1 divided by D plus 1. Common difference plus 1, or the last minus first divided by common difference plus 1. So what is last? 761. So 761 minus what is first? 41 divided by what is common difference? 60 plus 1. So 761 minus 41, that is 720. 720 divided by 60, that is 12. 12 plus 1, that is nothing but 13. And we know that it is actually 13th term because just before we found this as the 11th term. And then we added 60 more, you got 701, we added 60 more, we got 761. So we know it is the 13th term. So, but otherwise, this is how you will be finding it. So if they are asking you how many terms are there, you need to find out the answer with the first term that you will be getting. You also need to know the last term in the series. So how will I get the last term in the series? In that series, I am looking for the number which is a multiple of 60, okay, plus 41. So it is actually easy to find it out, right? So I just need to get the first term. I know how to get that. I get the common difference. That is nothing but the LCM. Once I know the first term and the common difference, I can find the nth term. So here the nth term should be the one which is just less than 800. For that, what I need to do is, if you observe these terms, what 41, 101, 161, these are all terms are the multiples of 60 plus 41. So I'm looking for a number which is a multiple of 60 plus 41 which is less than 800. So simply find out a multiple of 60 less than 800. Okay, so multiple of 60 less than 800, it will be 780. But 780 plus 41 will cross 800. So it become 821. So I need to get lesser than 780. What is that? 720. So I get the multiple of 60 which is 720. Okay, so then what I do? I'll add 41. So I got 761. Now how will I get the multiple of 60 less than 800? Simply divide 800 by 60. See the remainder. So when you divide 800 with 60, what you will be getting is, you will be getting 13 as the quotient and 20 as the remainder. So when you get 20 as the remainder, what does that mean? 780 is the multiple, 20 is the remainder extra. So 780 is the last multiple of 60. But I cannot take 780 because my number is not multiple of 60. It is multiple of 60 plus 41. So when I add that 41, it cross 800. So I'm looking for the previous multiple now, so that it should not cross 800. So then once I know 780 is a multiple, now it is easy, just minus 60, 720, and then add 41, 761. That is how I got my last number. Once I get the last number, how to find the number of terms? Last term, Tn, minus T1, that is the first term, divided by common difference plus 1. So this is how you will get it. Now guys, they can also ask you one more question. The sum of terms. So how many such terms are there within a range of 800? I have asked and we have found out that is 13 terms are there. Now they can also ask you the sum of terms. You know what is sum of AP? Sum is actually equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is something which they can ask you. Or 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or a is actually the first term. A plus n minus 1 into d. This 2a you can even write like a plus a n minus 1 into d. Okay, something like this also you can write. A plus n minus 1 into d. What is this? This is nothing but your nth term, right? This is your first term. So I should say first term plus last term and n by 2. So sum equal to n by 2 into first plus last. Did you got the first term? Just before you got it, right? What is that? 41. Did you got the last term? Yes. What was that? 761. Do you know n? You already got it, 13. We found it, right? So first you have to find the first term, then get the last term. From that you find n, that is 13, and then you need to find the sum. So this is going to be slightly complicated question, slightly difficult question compared to the previous one. So here, this is what you will be getting as sum, this T1 plus Tn, that is the first and last. So that become 802. And what is n? 13 divided by 2. So when you do this, you will be getting the sum. Okay, so just remember this. So what are the possible questions, guys? I can ask you, see, a number when divided by 3, 4, 5 successively leaves remainder 2, 1, 3 respectively. And then what all questions I can ask here? I can ask you, look at this. These are the questions which any examiner can ever make in any aptitude exam. Forget about CSAT. CSAT is just elementary. Even at the level of CAT or any higher level exam you take, this is the possible question. Beyond this, no one can ask you. So we are learning in that way where you can predict the question rather than solving questions prepared by others, right? So the first question that they can ask you is actually, what is the first possible number? How will you find that? The process which we have discussed you will be doing, and you will be getting that as 41. Now, if you need to find the second number, find the LCM of divisor. What is LCM of divisor? It is 60, which is nothing but this. These are divisors, 60. So you can get the next term, next term, next term like that, and you will be getting a series 41 plus 60k. I'm just writing k because I want to represent a series like this. So once we get the series, then this becomes an AP with the first term 41, AP with the first term 41 and common difference 60. Now any questions which can be asked from an AP can be asked here. So what are the possible questions now which can come? What is the nth term? What is the formula? A plus n minus 1 into d. Do we know A? Yes, 41. Do we know D? Yes, 60. Do we know n? Will be given in the question. So A plus n minus 1 into d, you will be getting the answer. Nth term, 100th term, 1000th term, you will be getting any term. You will not face any problem. They can give you a range and they will ask you, like, I want to find what is the such number of terms in a range of 1000 or 2000 or 3000 or 4000. Okay, so or 5000. I want to find that. So what I will be doing, I know these are multiples of 60 plus 41. So what I need to do, I need to find the multiple of 60 less than 1000, just less than 1000. What is that multiple of 60, right? Once I get that, add 41 and see whether it is crossing 1000 or not, because you may get the multiple less than 1000, but that's not your answer. When you're adding 41, it should not cross 1000. That is also a condition. So what is here multiple of 60? It will be 960, right? So what you can do is you can divide 1000 by 60 and see what is the remainder. So I think 960 you will be getting 96, right? 16 into 6 is actually 96. So multiple of 60 is actually 960. Now what I need to do, add 41. 960 plus 41, that is 1001. Will it be crossing 1000? Yes. So will that be counted? No. I need to get it under 1000. So can I take 960? No. What I need to do? Come down. 900. Why? 960 minus 60. That is a previous multiple. If I know 960 is a multiple, I cannot get that because it is crossing 1000 when I'm adding 40. Come for the previous one. What is that? 900. Now add 41. 941. Is that under 1000? Yes. So what is the first term? First term is 41. My first term is 41. Last term is 941. Can I find the number of terms? Yes. Right? So it is nothing but Tn. So number of terms. Okay. Tn minus T1. Tn is this. We found out that T1 is this. Okay. And then common difference, that is 60 plus 1. So it is going to be 900 divided by 60 plus 1, which is nothing but 16. So how many terms are there in a range of 1000 or less than 1000? How many such numbers are there? There are 16 such numbers are there. What are they? They will not ask you. Like starting from 41, then 101, then 161, then 221, 281, 341, 401, 461, 521, 581. It will go like that. And finally, you will be getting for 941 also. But that they're not going to ask you. They will ask you, what is the first, what can be the nth, how many terms in a range, sum of such possible terms less than 1000. If they're asking you sum, so sum, what you need? S equal to n by 2 into first and last. Do we know n? Yes, just now we got it, right? 15. Because only after doing the last you can come to this. So this is going to be the difficult one. So we got the number of terms divided by 2. First term we know 41. Last term also we got 941. Okay, so this is going to be 982 divided by 2 multiplied by 15. This is going to be our sum of these terms. Now guys, once you know that these are the 4 possible questions which can be asked from this topic, it's done. These are the only possible questions which anyone can ever make in any aptitude exam. Take it for granted. Now you can think of making such kind of questions, right? So I can also make questions like I divide this number, right? So let's say I can take a number something like 51. Okay, I can take this number 51 and then I can tell you I divide this by 4 and get a remainder. When you divide by 4, you get a remainder 3, right? What is the quotient? Quotient will be 12. And then when I divide by 5, I'll get remainder 2. And then when I divide by 3, I'll get remainder 2, like this. And then I can ask you a question, when divided by 4, 5, 3, leaves remainder 3, 2, 2, what is that number? So ultimately you will be finding this as 51. Just follow the process and you will be getting it. Okay. So this is something which you can do. If you get questions like this, something which can be solved very easily, No need to be panic. So this is what all about successive division. What you need to do is, so here it is given 3, 4, 5. You need to see the terms successively and leaves remainders respectively. So write in the order, and this is the only step you need to know. Multiply and then add. Multiply and then add. And see what is actually getting here, 41. That's your first term. Now if you need to get the terms, what is the LCM of divisors? 60. Keep on adding that. That's it. Okay, so see you guys in the next session. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and any questions you can comment below.